Sonya Massey. Say her name is trending all over social media, sadly due to some extremely tragic and heartbreaking events. Sonya was a 36-year-old black woman from Illinois, a beloved mother of two, daughter and faithful friend to many. Shocking footage has emerged of an incident involving Sonya, an unarmed woman, that took place on July 6, who was shot by a white police officer under the jurisdiction of the Sangamon County State's Attorney's Office. The video shows deputies arriving at her Springfield residence after she dialed 911 to report a potential prowler in the vicinity around 1 a.m. Incredibly, roughly 21 minutes later, Deputy Sean Grayson is seen on his partner's body camera drawing his firearm and aiming a pistol at Massey, who was in her kitchen with a pot of boiling water after being asked by the officer to remove the said pot from the stove. This incident is a tragedy, and the complete disregard shown by the officer for the life of this black mother is disturbing. The heartbreaking nature of her last words, "I'm sorry," while having committed no wrongdoing, will resonate deeply. The madness began upon the deputy's arrival. The officers first asked Sonya to provide some ID to prove who she was, even though she was in her own home and had been the one to call them for help. Grayson then noticed a pot on the stove. "We don't want a fire while we're here," Grayson commented during the encounter. He then aggressively yelled for her to move the pot from the stove to the counter. Massey then seemed to comply, removing the pot from the stove and declaring to Grayson, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." In response, Grayson brandished his handgun and threatened, "I swear to God I'll shoot you in your effing face." At this point, both officers had their weapons drawn and ordered her to drop the pot. Then, in a terrifying turn of events, she apologized for what she had said, whilst attempting to duck below the kitchen counter as if she knew exactly what was coming next. Grayson, positioned about 10 to 15 feet away in the living room, maneuvered around the counter to maintain line of sight with Massey. He attempted to instruct her again to drop the pot, but abruptly ceased speaking and opened fire instead, firing 3 shots with one hitting Massey in the head. He then exclaimed, "I can't take hot boiling water to the f***ing face." The body camera footage later captured Grayson labeling Massey as "f***ing crazy." Following the killing, Grayson advised another deputy against retrieving his medical kit, claiming it was pointless due to the head injury. Nevertheless, the other deputy provided assistance and remained with Massey until help arrived. Grayson did not activate his own body camera until after he had shot Massey. He has been dismissed from the department and faces charges that include 3 counts: first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct. Currently being held in custody pending trial. If found guilty, he could face a life sentence in prison. Sonya's son, Malachi Hill Massey, 17, spoke fondly of his mother in a poignant interview with CBS News, describing her as loving, adding, "She was a good mother. She was very smart and always helped everybody but herself. Just a ball of love, honestly, to me. She cooked me the best food. I love her food. She's just the most loving person ever. I don't know. That's the person that made me just feel so loved." During the same CBS interview, Donna, Massey's mother, stressed the importance of investigating an alleged cover-up, highlighting the inconsistencies in the official narrative. She explained they indicated it was under investigation, then told the doctors at the hospital that it was self-inflicted, and then there was a revision and they shifted to saying she was shot by an intruder. Adding, "They kept altering the story." With tears welling in his eyes, James Wilburn, Sonya Massey's father, shared with reporters that his cherished daughter was a true daddy's girl, always concluding their chats by saying, "Daddy, I love you." The Massey family has enlisted civil rights attorney Ben Crump to assist them. Impact Media TV sending our thoughts and prayers to Sonya Massey's children, family, and friends. Absolutely tragic to think that calling the police for help could end in a person losing their life at the hands of the said officers. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to stay connected to our channel.